Hey you guys, welcome back, thanks for joining me. This is a continuation of the last video, the panel scribing tutorial video. I put it on fast forward, and I'm just going to narrate parts that might be informative for you to learn from. So here I ran out of ideas, struggling to find out what to design on the piece, so I just moved on to the pin vise. I'll do that if I'm having trouble with a spot and I can't come up with anything. Best not to force it and just move on. Wait till a better time for ideas to come. There's the 1mm thick blade. What I'm really focusing on there is making sure it's aligned with the top, with the line that was made on top, so that they join at the corner, create that nice implied part separation. This is my process. Trial and error. Draw, erase. Many times. I rather like that design there. Should have kept it. That's the 0.125. I'm trying to create a connecting line for the new lines that I'm about to draw on this side to connect to. There will be a place for the accent color to flow into as well, to make that joint pop. That seam line was getting in my way. I was having a hard time drawing around that, figuring out how I would scribe it. because you can't really scribe on top of existing seam lines. You might split the part. Yeah, what to do? It's a tough spot. The seam line really disrupts imagining lines. It might be useful to sand those things out beforehand to facilitate creating lines. Yep, so I've come back to the top now after taking that break. I'm ready to give it a shot. That's probably one of my favorite panels right there. Simple rectangle. Asymmetrical, I didn't put another one on the other side. There, I thought I was going to put the handle on the inside, but later on I end up putting it on the outside. It changes the energy of the piece to have that handle on the inside. If you put it on the outside, you're emphasizing the outline of the piece. In my opinion, it makes it stronger to put the handle on the outside, which I'm pretty sure is why I changed my mind later. It just felt like a better choice. I almost always use stop tape. Not quite connected. Start and stop tape for the thicker line to create the handle. Now, for some reason, I think it might be because the piece is curved. Afterwards, you'll see that my handle line is not perfect rectangle. It's got this weird indentation. There you see I flipped the piece. It's important to do that for these to make sure you get it as even as you can. Do an even amount of strokes in both directions. This part was a pain in the ass. I could not find or come up with good lines. Might have been just an off day. I think it was the curve of the hood that was giving me a difficult time. This section I go through the most iterations I've ever done. On any part. It takes me so long to settle on one, and then the one that I do settle on is not even the one that I like. So this part really doesn't work out. The top of the hood though, that ends up kind of nice. The thick line on top. I end up using the 1mm for that. No. No. That's such a lopsided design. In general, obtuse angles are better. And trying to run parallel or perpendicular with edges and lines that already exist on the piece. There's an interesting thought. Thinking outside the box, no. Again, you see that? There you go. Somewhat better, but still doesn't look right. I really should have given this one a break. Came back to it later. I like that idea, in hindsight, using the 1mm and that little indentation. I should have done that. That could have been cool. Next time. don't really think I need those base lines, the ones that go down to where the hood meets the chest. I just needed the hatch on the hood. That was a cool look. Use that 1mm on that indentation right there. Create an interesting handle. Cutting this did not work out. The second cut right there, the second motion, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That was the second one is too small, so it ended up looking curved. Yeah, I see that. I was so put off by this that I decided not to do the other side, to just decal the other side to make up for it. Hey, if you've made it this far, you're a dedicated viewer. Appreciate you watching this content. Trying to absorb it. If you have any ideas for how to make this more engaging and interesting, let me know. I do want to retain viewers' attention as long as possible, but I am new to this. So let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to comment. Hit that like button. Subscribe for the future videos, see how your suggestions pan out. It's so obvious now that I watch it, but the place where I'm starting the cut is too far to the right. It's like so obvious. I don't know how I missed it when I was there. Yeah. It's running parallel with the right edge. Yeah, so I try to even it out. It's better than nothing. There I only put the screw holes on the outside. I'm probably zoomed in too much here. I'm having a hard time keeping the piece center. Yeah, I left that hatch asymmetrical because I had some ideas for decals. Wanted to place a nice big decal on the right chest and have the hatch on the left. These are some of my favorite panels I've ever made here on the chess piece. This is like the culmination of all my practice and learning from the rest of the kit, because this is the last part of the kit that I was panel scribing. So I was really making functional panels here that added to the detail and added to the contours and made the kit look better overall without being too noisy or questionable in terms of utility. Sorry for the jitteriness. I have my camcorder mounted to a double arm, which is clamped onto the desk. So I'm resting my arms on my desk and I'm probably shaking my legs, causing the camcorder to shake. I shake my legs pretty badly whenever I'm thinking or engaged in something. I found that this is the best way to do these little hatch handles. You have a start and a stop tape around the small cut that you want to make, which is already running parallel with the previous thinner line. Use as much tape as you can for those. Really cleans them up nicely. I wish I could put on some Armored Core music for you guys, but I do want to monetize these videos in the future. So, gotta keep the copyrighted music out for now. It would be so perfect though. It would be quite a thing to be able to make a living off of this. Not crazy about my job right now. Actually, I don't think there are many jobs that I could find that I'd be crazy about. Doing this, though, well, I think we all know what I'm talking about. It's so engaging and intrinsically meaningful. Creative production, something about that, I don't know what it is. Making things. Slowly drifting off screen. There we go. All I'm trying to do here is create connecting lines on the side to complete the look. Because those lines are so short, I don't use guiding tape. It's hard to find purchase with the guiding tape anyway. That's a jump cut right there. I did scribe that line. I didn't just put down a piece of tape and lift it off and magically have a panel scribe. I was just scribing off screen, so I edited it out. There I'm stopping my chisel with my thumbnail. It's not very often when you're able to do that. Retracing my lines, trying to run them together, make sure they flow into each other. Without guiding tape, just running my chisel along the lines and then turning into the other lines. Curved surface, hard. Very difficult. Notice I'm moving the piece more than I'm moving the chisel. Just to make sure I get around that curve evenly. Coming up on the end of the video here. I've made all of the cuts on the right side, and I'll just leave the left side cuts out since it's a mirror copy.